folks. What am I doing? I gotta organize some of these parts, and I'm not very organized. And in the meantime, I'm trying to organize the parts. I gotta figure out where the hell... I had a bunch of cast iron pipes that need to go into this thing. I can't find them. So I figured... Probably figured wrong. Figured if I organize the Honda parts, I may be able to find them in the pile somewhere. So meanwhile, I'll make a video and show you if I could find something to put them in after, which is another small problem I have. So let me find something to put them in. Do I have a box in there? That's full of powder coated stuff. I need a place to put all these things in a box. $1 million. Maybe they're in there. Nope. Where the hell did it go? There was literally a pile of basically cast iron pipes. They were on my bench forever. Then I lost them. They're not on the bench anymore. So let me get a bigger box and I'll go one by one here. Let's see. These are Yamaha parts. Gotta cross that out so I don't get mixed up. Alright, let's see. So anyway, we have a repro set of seat knobs. We have two old crusty fork thingamajiggies. This is a plug for the front. Brand new fork covers. This is rear pivot bolts. One of them. I gotta clean all these front hardware. What's this? Oh, I should put all the new stuff with all the new stuff and the old used stuff with used stuff. So this is new OEM stuff. That's new. Here's a original set of knobs. This stuff. These are brand new. I think these are the nubs for the bottom of the bike. That's new. A set of brakes. These are 2 rubber pieces. I don't know what they're for. Right foot peg bolts. These are taillight screws, brand new. This is big red neck parts. These are some front neck parts. This is the bottom skid plate, the rubber piece. This is hard to find. There's a guy that makes reproduction ones, but this is really hard to find. Right side brake cable holder. Gas tank grommets. These are, they make them new, I think. Rear pivot bolts. They're $54 a bolt now, set. This is a very shitty muffler clamp. I have a brand new one on the bench here somewhere. Or a much better one, as you can see. But you could clean it up and recoat it. This is a brake drum bolts right here. These are the bolt for the rear shocks. This is muffler heat deflector screws. Left fork peg and rack. And all these have to be cleaned. These are the handlebar bolts. You can see that. This is a what looks like to be a nice, somewhat clean. Somebody repainted this. It tells a drip mark, but it's pretty decent condition. This is for the forks, front neck. This is a rear brake pedal, right side. I think it's a spring. Springy. Rear pivot bolts, 2 more. Got a whole bunch of these. Battery box, screws. Exhaust bolts, these look pretty shitty. Trailer hitch bolts, 4 of them. Can have some new ones of those. This is the rear brakes, the springs. These are the rubber for a seat on the frame. Front wheel, that's the spacer for front wheel. This is the rear axle, the rubber and the clamps. Actually, the clamps are in pretty good shape. This is a brand new muffler head bolt. This is the front foot rack, front foot back bolt of the big foot rack, 16-foot rack. The big foot rack. I don't know what the hell it is. My instructions. Right fender and the rear. Those are a bunch of wrecked grommets, and well, the rubber needs to be cleaned. The other stuff, they're replaceable. This is a genuine. I think this is for the neck, the stem. There's a stem bolt in there. This is the petcock for a gas tank with a bunch of parts. I think this should be put in a new pile. This is the lug nuts, 4 lug nuts. This is why I wanted to do box. See, this one's kind of falling apart. So, kind of falling apart. So this is all new stuff in here. This is not really new, but that's new. Oh yeah, it gets even more exciting. I also have, this is for a 70 cc one. There's also a new switch, throttle, thumb throttle. This is for the Sorwa gas tank that I got. New shindy valves. These air hoses, which I keep losing. This is for a lawnmower, of course. I don't think there's any more parts in here. Oh yeah, this is also a silent timing chain from these guys. Excellent company. That's what's laying on my bench right now. That's new parts. I'll put this on the side and this isn't new, but it's part. There is a plethora of Honda parts in here. There's a, what is this? Oh, a little light. Right in there. There's a bunch of part numbers. There's a bolt for something. And there's some more bolts and some more bolts. And another bolt. Another light bulb. A genuine Honda washer. I think these are for the front rack or something. Fender. Little washers. This is a rubber grommet. Oh, this whole bag here is for the front forks, including brand new OEM fork pins. There's the neck parts, everything. The little thingamabobber here goes around. There's a lot of ones that are rusted, but this is all for the front end of the bike, if I remember correctly. I went on Partzilla and ordered every single part for the front end that still exists. So that's going to go in there. That's all new. This is steering bearing kit, all balls, bearing kit, all balls, wheel bearing, front Suzuki. I guess they're all the same as this is wait, yeah, Yamaha King Quad. Oh, this is a CT70, ATC70 rear bearings. This is the Honda ATC70 wheel bearing kit. This is the all balls wheel bearing kit, ATC 250S. It's rear kit. This is another set of brakes. This is a set of, what is this again? I don't know what this is. It's not written on the box and it's bouncing around, so I hope I understand. More brake pads. These are the cool ones. They'll probably be busted by the time I get them, just to keep flopping around like this. That's it for that. These I ordered on one shot. Why is it taking so long to put this bike together? I only work on it. I don't have 25 hours a week to work on the bike, so I do a little at a time. So sometime by 2063 I'll be done at this rate. So these are all new parts on the bike. This over here. There's also couple of parts. There's a Shindy carburetor kit, and this is for the 200, but it's the wrong one. This is a vacuum hose, I think. It's one of the hoses for the bike. These are Honda. There's a handlebar bolts. It's more crap. The wrong taillight for 200. These are clamps for the front forks. What else is there? There's some big red rear pivot bolts. I'll read there. This is another Shindy carb kit. Oil filter. What is this? Oh, this I got. My brother bought this ages ago. Starter, I think. It's a brand new starter. I'm not going to use this. I'll get the original one built, but it was originally the bike. This is looks like an original carburetor. I think this is the one my brother gave me. I don't know if I got this in the mail. My brother gave it to me. There's a cap on here. I don't know if it's been rebuilt or it's not very clean. So that's got to be done. There's also starter gear. Look at this. Don't know. So that in there. Picked up this nice shiny gizmo. Too bad it's got one dent in it. I might I don't know. I'm debating where these things are solid as but it's in nice shape. So that's all that crap. This is for the wrong bike. That's that crap. What else now? Got some cables. There's a handbrake cable, and this is a handbrake cable. 021, which one is this? Rear brake. Look like they're the same cable. Yeah. 2 Motion Pro cables. Rear handbrake. Those are awesome. These are the 2 Motion Pro front brake cable. Yeah, it's a brake cable. The front cable from. Am I gonna buy new old stock OEM Honda? I would, but these are cheaper. I'm not building a show bike. I just want it to look nice. This is my stash of, what is this? Grips. New grips. The grip bolts and the little inside and the end of the grip is grip caps. Grip caps and the little washers and the bolts that go in the grips. I got a 10-pack of these things. Filters, K&N filters. So that's, I think I need at least 2 more of these. I noticed if you look online, for the motorcycle grips, the most popular ones for like the most popular bikes, Hondas, are all like super expensive. If you look for the not so popular models, they're the same grips, but they're half the price. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I haven't bought all these parts in. This is a year and a half for buying parts slowly. And what else we got here? I got another one of these. This one's pretty beat up. What I'm gonna do is pound the hell out of this thing, get the dents out of it, sand it down, and I'll send the powder coat, see how it looks. So there's one of these. I have a somewhat decent gas cap, which I found out how to take them apart. This one, I took it apart. It's fried. So this one and this one. This one, it is so worn out, it's crazy. Okay, if I can take it, I think I did a video of it, but I'll take this off and I'll see if I can get it powder coated. Like the cap part comes off, but the internals are a little wonky. So I still make this crusty thing. So I got a couple old things. I got it to look at it, see how I can take it apart. And so this one was the nicest one I've seen online. Like this part, because usually I'll look like this. See the difference? So re-powder coat the cap, should look nice. That's the old parts. This tub here, this mop bucket, there's this here. Exhausting. I cannot get the other one off the bike. I have to get a torch. But I have all the rest of multiple bikes here. This is the front fork studs. Front fork studs. Oh yeah, the replacement studs. Some more handlebar things. I think these are new. Here's that wonderful tool. Hand grips. Need to clean off. Front fender bolts, which I think still make new ones. Engine mounts, which I'll probably powder coat the plate and replate the bolts. This is what? Front. Oh, that's for the front forks. Again. Steering bearings, I lost a few. Another mounting bolts right here. The drive shaft, the rear shaft. Swing arm bolts. These I bought a couple of them because these are absolutely horrible. Like this size is okay, but I might clean it off and they're just disgusting. You get old. This is front rack things. Hold the wires. There's an entire bike in this box. Literally, there's everything humanly possible. That came off the big red. This front plate is 85. It was 86 or 87 over there. There's these unflexible things. There's a tail light in here. Skid plate bolts. So what I got to do is I got to go through all this. Once I get the frame back, I have most of the stuff that I need to get the frame back together. I got everything I need to get at least one frame on wheels. So, and then I will go through and I have my nickel plating kit, and I'm going to set it up some over here, and I'm going to nickel plate the bolts as they put them on. I'll probably do a couple at a time, get some more solution, and try to do at least 10 bolts at a time. Nickel plate them a couple of days. And if I get to a roller, I'll be happy. That's my goal is to get the bike into a roller. Once you get to a roller, it's easier to put stuff on. I have 2 triple trees coming back. I gotta send all the shocks out. I'm still looking for a front fork tube. I need at least one of them. I'm hoping one of these are still good because I want to swap them out. I have enough parts to get one bike rolling and enough spare parts to put the other one back, because there's an 86 here and an 85 that were complete. They're also completely rusty, so I'm going to try to get both of them or one of them rolling. And I didn't want to go through and clean all the parts right away because I'm still compiling shit. I'm trying to get and if you follow my earlier videos, I was trying to get the place that I got the first thing. I had the frame sandblasted and painted early on, and then the place went out of business. So it was like, do I paint it myself, all this shit? And they went under, and I went powder coat. I should have just powder coated. And I'm debating whether to just send this back to the powder coat guy and just have him re-blast the whole thing and powder coat it. But he did such a beautiful job. Oh my God. I'm afraid to scratch it. So, with that said, so once all this shit gets out of the way, it's not really shit, it's a bike. 2 of them, I'm going to do that. I would like to see, because my 87 runs. I'm trying to get the front. I'm trying to take the front end off and get enough things on it to replace the whole front end. Like the rack is on there, it's still good, but it's welded to the front. So if I can take all the pieces off and leave the rack on there, because I can't get it off without cutting it. If I can grind the little triple tree off there, I could probably take it off and put a new. And I have another rack that's been fully powder coated, so I'm going to replace it with it. I want to get it so that the front looks completely finished. The back looks completely finished, and I'll just leave it. And maybe when I get the other bike done, I'll strip all the 87, I'll redo it. It doesn't have genuine Honda fenders. I do have one set, I think they're in decent shape that I could put on it, but I don't know, it's not matching numbers and blah, 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 so. But yeah, with that, it's just a lot of stuff, because there's 3 bikes. Oh, and there's 200 here, I just want to get started and get the hell out of here. Or I might just part it out, but I don't want it because it's like a good yard bike. I don't want to fix everything on it. I bought cables for it, parts for the carburetor, and a new seat. and I think the gas tank is in okay shape because I soldered it. So I gotta do the gas tank, get the throttle going, and it ran when last parked. So, but they told me the gas tank ran low. So hold on, let me put this back and I'll show you some more crap. I actually think that's it for most of the parts, because I gotta go. I have to go online. There's a couple of seals I gotta order in the back from Partzilla for the drive shaft and a bunch of bolts. So I'll order one set, get it done, and keep going. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, get one rolling, get it all straightened out, and then last but not least, I gotta figure out which engine goes in which. And I gotta bring, there's a guy in Ontario, I'm gonna bring him the engine. He's supposed to clean it up and fix it for me. He charges like $300. So, but I have an engine cover I think I'm gonna get powder coated. Basically I bought two sides of the engine. I'm hoping to get them powder coated and just put them on, make them look fresh. I bought some aluminum brightener to clean off one of the engines, but I don't have a hose here and I do it before winter, so, or I'll do it in the spring. My only question is, if I spray that engine, I gotta ask somebody who's done this, and if anybody's ever watch this whole video, if I spray a running bike with aluminum brightener, does it erode plastic? Like, what does it do? Like, I know there's an acid in here, and the acids eat stuff, so it says to spray it for like a minute and then wipe it off. So do I brush it on? Is it gonna eat the, I don't know. Anyway, with that said, I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, Toodles, and I hope you like my little Honda part video. Thanks for watching.